Mondays have you told yourself, this time I'm really going to do it? This Monday, I'm eating healthy. This Monday, I'm exercising every day. No more sweets, no more takeout, no more excuses. And then Wednesday happens, you miss your workout, the kids need you, you have a stressful day, and suddenly you think, I already messed up, I'll start again Monday. The problem usually isn't that you ate the pizza. The problem isn't that you missed Tuesday's workout. The problem is what happens next. If you accidentally drop your phone, would you pick it up and throw it on the ground 5 more times? Why do we believe Monday has some magical power that Tuesday afternoon doesn't have? What if your new rule became, I don't start over on Monday, I start again with my next choice? Think about how much that could change the game for you. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Vanessa Carlson Fitness Podcast. I'm Dr. Vanessa Carlson, physical therapist and founder of Vanessa Carlson Fitness, where we help busy women become stronger, healthier, and more confident 1% every day without spending hours in the gym, because who has time for that? All right, question for you guys. How many Mondays have you told yourself, this time I'm really going to do it, right? This Monday, I'm eating healthy. This Monday, I'm exercising every day. No more sweets, no more takeout, no more excuses. The list goes on and on and on. And then Wednesday happens, you miss your workout. Someone brings something unhealthy to work, like donuts to work. The kids need you. You have a stressful day. And suddenly you think, ay. Well, I already messed up. So then you tell yourself, I'll start again Monday. If you've been stuck in that cycle, today's episode is completely for you. Today's episode could completely change the way you approach your health. Because maybe you don't need another Monday. Maybe you just need to stop starting over, right? Okay, but before we go any further, I want to ask you something. What's actually the thing that knocks you off the track? Is it the weekends? Is it eating something you hadn't planned? Is it missing a workout? Is it a stressful day? What is it? Eating something you hadn't planned, missing a workout, a stressful day, vacation, vacaciones, right? Tell me in the comments below. I really want to know, because I think a lot of women are going to read those comments and realize, wow, I'm not the only one who does this. Okay, let's dive in. Here's what I want you to understand. The problem usually isn't that you ate the pizza. The problem isn't that you missed Tuesday's workout. And the problem certainly isn't that you enjoyed dessert at your child's birthday party. The problem is what happens next. You take one imperfect decision and turn it into permission to quit, right? Think about this. If you accidentally drop your phone, would you pick it up and throw it on the ground 5 more times? Of course not, right? You'd pick it up and keep going. But somehow, when it comes to your health, we do exactly that. I've worked with women who were exercising, eating healthier, getting in their water, getting stronger. And then they'd have one difficult weekend. And Monday morning, they'd tell me, Vanessa, I blew it. They'd be all down. And then I'd ask, what did you do? And they'd say something like, I ate cookies, or I ate pizza Saturday night. And then I'm thinking to myself, that's it? You didn't blow anything. You ate pizza, one meal, or you had some dessert. Doesn't erase the weeks of healthy choices. But believing that you failed, that you're a loser, that they're like all these things and punishing yourself can turn one meal into an entire week of giving up. This is called the all or nothing, right? The all or nothing thinking. Either I'm doing everything perfectly or I'm completely done. I'm completely off track. Why bother? But there's an enormous amount of life between those two extremes. And that's where sustainable health actually happens, right? I think about what what consistency really means. Think about the word consistency. Consistency doesn't mean you never miss a workout. It doesn't mean you never, eat dessert. It doesn't mean every day looks perfect. Consistency means you come back, right? So things didn't go well, ate a little too much, missed the workout, whatever happened, something unexpected happened, threw things off, but come back. You miss Wednesday, come back Thursday. You eat more than you planned at dinner, make your next meal a healthy one. You go on vacation, enjoy your vacation and return to your routine afterward. You don't need to punish yourself. For what? And you certainly don't need to wait till this Monday or to the idea of the day or time when everything's going to be perfect, right? You'll be waiting forever. I remember doing one of my one-on-one Zoom consultations and meeting someone for the first time, and they kept telling me in the conversation in various ways how they kept putting off starting their routine or journey because it was timing. The timing wasn't right. But here's the thing, and mind you, time is still passing, right? Passing her by. We're always going to have that graduation party, birthday party, anniversary, vacation, or someone getting sick, unfortunate things like losses or unpredicted changes in a schedule, work, business, etc. So when things don't go perfectly, guys, we got to just keep going, but don't wait for the perfect time. It doesn't exist, right? Monday is not the perfect time. I mean, if Monday's after Sunday, then yes, it is. You gotta keep going. So let me ask you something. Why Monday? Seriously, why do we believe Monday has some magical power that Tuesday afternoon doesn't have? If you make an unhealthy choice at lunch on Thursday, why wait 4 days to make another healthy one? Why not start again at dinner? What if your new rule became, I don't start over on Monday, I start again with my next choice? Or sometimes people say, I'll start when school's done, or I'll start when school starts. So they have this like season. Maybe it's not Monday, it's a season. How about with the next choice, right? Think about how much that could change the game for you. I remember working with one woman who had spent years starting over with a new way of eating, a new diet, new workout programs, new goals. And every time she had a bad day, she'd quit. She'd get so hard on herself or so down on herself. She was very hard on herself. So we changed her goal. Her goal wasn't never mess up, right? Her goal became come back quickly. The sooner, the better. Come back quickly. That's it. If she missed a workout, she did the next one. If she had an unhealthy meal, she made a better choice at the next meal. No guilt, no punishment. There's no time for that. That's just going to it's just going to delay your start, right? It's going to delay, and it's heavy. And something incredible happened. She stopped quitting. She just kept going and started getting results. Can I encourage you? You don't have to earn the right to begin again. You don't need a new week, a new month, a new year, or the perfect circumstances. You can make another healthy choice right now. Right now. Here's another reason people keep starting over. I think their plan is simply too extreme, right? 7 workouts a week, especially if you haven't really built that routine yet, could be a bit much. No sugar, no bread, no eating out, no desserts. Trying to think what else. Everything changes overnight. That might work for a week, maybe a month, but ask yourself, can I actually live like this? Because if the answer is no, the problem might not be your discipline, right? The plan may simply be unrealistic. I remember when I decided to really transform my body and improve my strength, and I made a goal to participate in my first physique show. I was working as a full-time physical therapist. I was sharing all the things with a coworker, with a colleague who not only was she a physical therapist, but this particular colleague who was not only a physical therapist, she was also a professional natural bodybuilder. And she gave me the best advice that I use for myself now. I use for myself then and now. And I also use for others, especially when they're sharing something similar. She suggested that I tackle one area or goal first. For example, I was thinking of making all these changes to my workouts, meals, different habits, etc. And she suggested that to just up my workout. So at that time, I was working out 2 to 3 times a week. And she suggested let's work on making it more daily, 5 to 6. Makes sense, right? 5 to 6. And when that becomes easier and enjoyable, then tackle whether the meals, portions, things like that. My point? I'd rather see you exercise 3 days a week for the next 5 years than exercise 7 days a week for 3 weeks. I'd rather see you eat well most of the time and enjoy pizza with your family than follow a perfect diet that makes you miserable, right? And eventually causes you to quit. Your health isn't built by perfect weeks. It's built by what you repeatedly do. We're trying to get we're getting 1% better each day. Progress over perfection. So it's by what you repeatedly do over days, months, years. That's why your ability to come back may be more important than your ability to never mess up. I'm excited when people mess up. Okay, great. Got it out of your system. We mess up. We keep going, right? Keep going. And I think there's a lesson here that goes far beyond fitness. And it's funny. My husband and I were having a conversation. We're just in the season with, our kids, homeschooling and business and growing and different things. And we were just kind of sharing how we messed up here, messed up there. And we saw on someone's license plate the word mercy. And then at the same time, the song that was playing was about mercy. So I want to share with you that the lesson, I believe, goes far beyond fitness. God's mercies are new every morning. We aren't called to live our lives trapped by yesterday's mistakes, right? We have to forgive ourselves. The quicker we can forgive ourselves or forgive others, we can keep moving forward and live in freedom. We learn, we grow, and we keep moving forward. I had a client today, actually, who was ready to just throw in the towel because she missed a session here and then things got crazy, missed another session, and it's back to school, it's a birthday, it's changes at her work, she just got back from vacation, and she just felt like she was failing. And I let her talk, let her share her heart, and I just reminded her of her why, right? Why are we doing this? And to take the pressure off and just enjoy this week of the birthday, coming back from vacation, getting her kiddo ready for school, spending time with her family, and we'll pick back up in a few days. Boom, too easy. No need to punish yourself and feel like you're a terrible person and a loser and all the things, right? Maybe you didn't make the choices you wanted to make yesterday. That's okay. Today you get another opportunity. We get new mercies. It's a new opportunity to choose differently. So I want to ask you one final question. What would happen if you stopped starting over, right? What if for the next year you simply just kept going and just came back quicker, right? Not perfectly, not without setbacks, but consistently. Where could you be 1 year from today? Stronger, more energetic, healthier, more confident? And what's one thing you're going to keep doing even when you have an imperfect day? If you're comfortable sharing, put it in the comments. I would love to hear it. Here's your challenge this week. We don't want to just listen to this and not make any changes, right? The next time something doesn't go according to plan, don't say, oh, I'll start Monday, or dang it, I knew I should have started after Easter or after New Year's or after Christmas or whatever. Instead, say, my next choice can be a healthy one, and say what that healthy choice is going to be. Missed your workout? Do the next one, right? Had a dessert, enjoy it, and move on. Had a stressful day? Tomorrow is another opportunity. Don't punish yourself. Don't quit. Just come back. A setback is just setting you up for your comeback. Because the woman who succeeds isn't necessarily the woman who never fails, or I should not say fails, but then the one who never falls off track. Or it's never the woman who's making mistakes, right? It's the woman who gets really good at getting back on, learning, growing, wash, rinse, repeat, and keeps moving forward and doesn't just give up, right? I truly believe some of you watching this don't need another DIE diet. You don't need another challenge of pressure for yourself. You don't need another fresh start. You need to recognize how much progress you've already made. Think about it. How much progress have you already made? Take a moment and think about that. And the fact that you do want to keep going because you're listening to this and you're already thinking of ways to make changes and keep going or get your workout in today, right? One bad day doesn't erase your progress. One difficult week doesn't erase your progress. Keep moving forward. Guys, if today's episode encouraged you, share it with someone who is always saying, I'll start again Monday or next week or after a holiday or the next season. Maybe she needs to hear that she doesn't have to wait. And if you're tired of constantly starting over and you'd like help building a plan that actually fits your life, I'd love to walk alongside you. You can visit us at vanessacarlson.com. or reach out at 207-467-5509 to learn more about our one-on-one personal training, coaching, live virtual sessions, and live virtual training, and our supportive community. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. And if these episodes are encouraging you and helping you become healthier, I'd love for you to join us. Consider subscribing. Go ahead and like this, share it so you don't miss future conversations. We release new episodes every weekday, and I'd love to continue this journey with you. All right. Until next time, keep moving, keep smiling, keep showing up, and remember, you don't need another Monday. You just need your next healthy choice. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next episode where we talk about the truth about metabolism after 40. Is it really slowing down? All right, y'all. Ciao for now. Mwah.